Show y'all what we got going on right quick. Tilapia, cup of bread, season them things. Special season right now.
Experience Beauty Rest Flight, America's #1
season right now.
Right now, save up to $700 off. Save up to $500 on Beauty Rest World Class with your really foam and cooling covers to help you sleep better. Get extra discounts on Helix and current power bases and get up to 36 months to pay with no interest. The Red Light Blue Sale going on now and great deals on furniture. Save more, sleep better. Having the patio enclosure, windows, all the way around the room, and no longer have to worry about it being dirty, and it is a favorite. I love it.
Haley, where do your best mornings start?
Repeat. So
You're like apple pie in America. Weekday mornings at 9 on News Channel 6. The Senate has passed President Trump's big, beautiful bill.
that
But
pepper
the
strong.
bill still has a few more hurdles to become law. Renee Simlot has the story.
Get them
The
fans.
bill passed after 27 hours of votes in
Get
the
them
Senate.
fans real
It
good.
ended
We got
with
about
enough
the fans.
agreement from Republicans
Them
to
things.
pass the bill out of the Senate. Now it's back in the House.
We're gonna slide them up and down this thing because it's already saucy up in here, as you can see.
The beautiful bill are unpopular with members of the House.
Saucy.
The Senate being evenly divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative. The bill as amended is passed.
Vice President J.D. Vance cast a tie-breaking vote to pass President Donald Trump's legislative agenda out of the Senate.
A lot of important priorities got done.
President Trump's big, beautiful
more
bill
flavor on the
includes
side
a
right
further
here.
extension to the 2017 tax cuts, no taxes on
Over
tips,
here.
and $350 billion for border security.
The amendment is not agreed to.
Amendment number 2745.
On Amendment 2435, senators spent all day Monday and round institutions making votes on amendments and debating the bill.
Time's expired. This bill takes
Ready?
In the end, 3 Republican senators voted against it. Senator Rand Paul's bill, which was supposed to cut spending, will add to
Things ready?
$1 billion to the national debt next year. As Senators Susan Collins and Tom Tillis said,
Already started those, right?
Medicaid. Every Democrat voted against
Plate.
it. Still, the bill passed the Senate. President Trump found out about Vice President Vance's tie-breaking vote at New Hampshire, Florida.
Wow. He's doing a good job.
The Congressional Budget Office says the big beautiful bill cuts
Another
$1.2
plate.
trillion in spending, and nearly 12 million people could lose their Medicaid coverage if this big beautiful bill becomes law. Now it's back in the House of Representatives, where House members have to vote on the Senate's changes. In Washington,
Immediately.
I'm Renee Simlot, back to you.
You take them things out.
Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Crockett is back with us.
Gotta hit with a little salt. I already salted the other ones. Salt those. Let me tell you something.
At least we're not in the upper 90s like we were last week, but we will be heating up just in time for the 4th of July, and it will be a mostly dry weekend after we get through these storms. I'll have a look at your full Bay Pacific forecast after the break.
Right now at Roots to Go, shop amazing hot buys. Stop and get a king mattress for the price of the queen. That's right. Choose from 3 great brands, starting at just $677. That's a king for the price of a queen. Now at Roots to Go.
With 40 years experience, Max Plumbing can be your personal, reliable expert plumber offering solutions to your plumbing issues. Get $50 off any repair right now. Just visit maxplumbing.com.
Something in my eye.
Ronnie Clay here with Queen City Home Store. Keep the tariffs and rising prices during our
Being cut by Mike White.
Get your choice of recliners.
Yeah.
Sections as low as $9.98. And buy any 3-piece queen or king bedroom set and get the mattress for free. With up to 60 months financing, in-stock inventory, and express delivery. Why shop anywhere else? New store. Carolinas. Find us at QueenCityOnline.com.
I'm attorney Latasha Barnes from the Barnes Law Office, right here in Augusta, Georgia. If you've been injured, call me first. We are all female firm. We are women who do.
Call us today or visit us at thebarneslawoffice.com. sales event at Lester Chevrolet in Aiken. The 2025 Silverado is the all-American upgrade. It's time to exercise your freedom to choose. Our lot is locked, loaded, and fully stocked, which means you never have to settle. Are you ready to free yourself of your current vehicle? Trade in, trade up, and get more from Master. Red, white, and true blue savings all week long. Together, let's drive. Shop online now at masterchevrolet.com.
Join News Channel 6 as we honor the CSRA's best in local high school sports, including this year's Athlete of the Year, the All CSRA Awards, tonight at 7 on News Channel 6.
Right now at Rooms to Go, shop amazing hot buys. Need a stylish new bed? Save big with this hot buy. Just $3.95 for an upholstered queen bed in your choice of 4 colors. Great style, great prices. Now at Rooms to Go.
Weather headlines on News Channel 6, brought to you by Southpaw Roofing. The Live Micro 6 mobile app. Download it today. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJDF Live 5 or 6.
Welcome back. Our Tuesday started out dry with some cooler temperatures and cloud cover, but now we're starting to see some storms move in, and that's what I'm tracking from Wilkes County down to Washington County. The rest of the CSRA is nice and dry, but we have some stronger to even severe storms back to the west of us. So right now, everything that we're watching in Washington, Rockville, and Florida is not strong or severe, but there is a severe storm just to the south of Atlanta, so we keep an eye on these that'll be moving towards the east into the CSRA. But as for us, we're seeing some brief heavy rain, some thunder and lightning, and this once again will continue to move into the rest of the CSRA tonight. But right now it is dry on our turn number Hyundai Skyview Cam from Wellstar MCG Health. 87 degrees in Augusta, feeling like 95 with a southwest breeze of 6 miles per hour. Dew points are in the lower 70s. Look at how much the temperature has cooled down with the rain. It's now at 73 in Washington, 79 in Crawfordville, but 90 next door in Waynesboro, Barnwell, and down in Millen. So a big variety of temperatures. Our satellite and radar is showing this cold front pushing through, and that's the reason for the storms tonight and again on our Wednesday. There is a marginal risk of severe weather from Saluda County down to Hancock County, and that threat will last until around midnight at the latest. So here's a look at our futurecast. It's a bit behind schedule. It's showing that line of showers and storms moving into the metro by around 11 p.m. I'd say it will more so be around 8 to 9 o'clock tonight. Then widespread showers, some rumbles of thunder possible as we head into the overnight hours, but our Wednesday morning will start out dry. Then as the front stalls out, we'll see some pop-up showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and into the evening, but I'm not expecting those to become severe. Now that cold front that will stall out to the south of us will bring a potential of tropical development. The chance of that over the next 7 days is low at just 30%. Regardless, this will be a rainmaker though across much of Florida and for parts of Georgia and South Carolina as well. But you can see for us over the next 7 days, we're really not expecting a whole lot of rain. These higher rainfall totals will definitely be down in the Sunshine State. And for us this weekend, it's actually going to be very hot, all the way up to 95 for the 4th of July. So this cool down we're seeing won't last for long. And those rain chances go down to around 10%. Our low temperatures tonight will be in the lower 70s. Our highs tomorrow will be in the upper 80s, well below our average of 93. And that 10-day forecast is showing the temperatures going down to 88 for Wednesday, but back up to 92 on Thursday. Mostly sunny for the holiday, and then next week, daily chances of showers and storms as we heat up to 96 the following Wednesday. Now, congratulations to today's umbrella winner. That is Carrie Wilson from Batesburg, South Carolina. Carrie, you can pick up your Viper 6 umbrella here at the station and sign up to win yours on WJDF.com.
All right, Jenna, thanks. Coming up, the Augusta Green Jackets hosting the Columbia Fireflies tonight.
Showing how one player who played for South Carolina is embracing the full circle moment in sports.
A car wreck can happen in a snap, but did you know you can get your case started immediately by going to mikecrazzzwhite.com? That's mikecrazzzwhite.com to get your case started today.
Stop here with Bailey's Comfort Services. Get your $69 do-nothing safety check and stay clean all summer long. Call today, kill tomorrow.
And last batch of fries. Start on that, fish in there. Yeah, I'm gonna do something before that fish. So, everybody's gonna eat it, so a lot of fish for me.
Don't overpay for your roof. Get the quality you deserve at a price that makes sense. At Evan Grace Roofing Service, we install high-quality roofing systems built to stand the test of time without breaking the bank. We use premium materials, offer fair pricing, and treat every home like their own. Whether it's repairs or a full replacement, our work is reliable, honest, and affordable.
When it comes to the roof, go with a name you know and trust.
Call Evan Grace Roofing Service today. 34 yes.
Hey friends, Terry Lambert here. Invite you to our 4th of July celebration right here at Terry Lambert Hyundai.
We're closed for the holiday Friday.
So we're partying on Saturday. Come by for hot summer deals and ice cold snow cones.
Celebrate Independence Day with new Hyundais and 3 Kona Ice.
Buy a new Hyundai with 0 down.
0% financing is available for 60 months.
And they all come with Hyundai Assurance. America's best warranty and 3 years of complimentary maintenance.
So if you want a free snow cone,
ain't a great deal.
talk to Terry at Terry Lambert Hyundai.
I'm Mike Costello of the Mike Costello Law Firm. You've been in a car wreck.
Stick mine to the fifth down.
Calls to speak with you. Don't speak to them. I repeat, don't speak to them.
Ain't that long.
Call us today.
The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Because the Green Jackets began a 6-game series with the Columbia Fireflies with their first 3 games back at SRP Park. Now, one Columbia connection on the Green Jackets is catcher Colin Burgess, who played for the South Carolina Gamecocks from 2020 to 2022. The Lexington native is staying relatively close to home, pursuing his professional baseball career with the Green Jackets. Now this season, he has racked up 15 hits, 2 home runs, and 8 RBIs. So really a full circle moment playing in Columbia this 4th of July weekend.
Some of my best friends in the 3 years that I was there, and I wouldn't do anything in return for that. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I already texted a bunch of my buddies that still live there and said they're going to come out and support.
So how does that make you feel that you have a lot of friends and people that kind of support you through this journey?
So it's really nice to have them on my back pretty much, yeah.
First pitch is 7:05 p.m. tonight at SRP Park. Now the Atlanta Braves are back in action after having a day off on Monday. They begin a 3-game series with the Los Angeles Angels. Now former third base coach Ron Washington began this season managing the Angels, but is out for the remainder of the season due to medical reasons. First pitch at 7:15 p.m. tonight at Truist Park. Now the beginning of July means that football season just around the corner, with multiple players being named to preseason All-America teams. Now the University of South Carolina edge rusher Dylan Stewart was named to the Walter Camp preseason All-America team. Now the Walter Camp team is the nation's oldest. That's marking this year as the 136th edition. Now other notable names including Clemson quarterback Cade Klubnik on the first team offense, Clemson defensive lineman Peter Woods, and Georgia punter Brett Thorson. Now on Wednesday, Georgia Athletics will take over the SEC network with 24 consecutive hours of Bulldog athletics. That includes men's basketball, football, softball, gymnastics, and a whole lot more. The Bulldogs won 4 national championships during this academic school year, and the programming starts with men's basketball at midnight. That ends with the SEC football championship game against Texas. Now, in case you missed our All-CSRA award show on Saturday morning, be sure to tune in to our encore presentation tonight at 7 p.m. in just about a half hour or so. Now, for the first time, we're honoring athletes across all sports, so be sure to just set those DVRs or catch this after our 6 p.m. show. See these heartfelt speeches from the area's top athletes. I promise you, you won't want to miss it. And if you wanted to see it again, you can absolutely do that too.
Sure, that's your choice.
Yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
We'll be right back.
Cook mode now.
Years ago, I lost my father in an auto accident. All my dad
Truck been done.
I remember feeling the loss.
Like marinate right there.
Getting hounded by the insurance company to accept an unfair settlement. After that, I was inspired and I found the forgiveness for my friend. I understand what you're going through because I've been in your shoes. If you or a loved one has been a victim of an auto accident, 18-wheel accident, or wrongful death, contact the Dennis Law Firm today. We'll fight to get you the compensation you deserve.
What if you could truly hear your life again? The laughter of your grandkids, the rhythm of your favorite song, the voice of someone you love saying, I missed you. With advanced hearing health of Aiken, better hearing isn't just possible, it's life-changing, like the world coming into focus. We're here with expert care and custom solutions so you never miss a moment that matters.
Take the first steps to better hearing health today. Call Advanced Hearing Health of Aiken, 803-226-0222.
I'm a generation watermelon farmer and NASCAR driver, Ross Chastain.
Be a team.
Sure. Racing with professional drivers requires me to use my melon. So if you're after a long day at work or celebrated a little too much, always surrender those keys to a self-designated driver. You should never miss drinking with any kind of driver. And that's
By the way.
A message from the Governor's Office of Highway Safety.
Hey, it's honestly Steven here in Judy's on Thursday, and we're celebrating Independence Day. The Start to Strike sale.
I did.
Free financing, and as always, I am Judy, and the entire
Hey.
military receives free delivery and setup. We have markdowns throughout the store, including our wide selection of appliances, mattresses, outdoor sets for your deck or patio, and furniture for every room in your home.
Let me see a cut like that again. They tell you they did it, and their name ain't Mike White. And the motherfucking light.
The car knocked me down, rolled over my foot. She jumped in the car and drove off.
Using that thing.
I was worried about everything. I called Austin Jackson.
Oh.
The firm came literally to my rescue, and I'm so grateful.
Rose.
I was told, we don't want you to worry about this. We
Man.
have this for you.
Dilemma.
Austin Jackson is a necessary. I'm married, and I'm an actual client of Austin Jackson.
Right in the motherfucking week. Yeah, I did. Put it right in there. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes.
NASA Plus live programming will start airing on the streaming services. It will include astronaut spacewalks, mission coverage, and live views of Earth from the International Space Station. The content will be a free addition to your Netflix service. And if you don't have Netflix, you'll still be able to view NASA Plus for free on the agency's website and through the NASA app. That is pretty cool.
It really is. Cool glimpse of the galaxy there on Netflix. And that is our report for now. We appreciate you watching. We're back at 7 at the World News Tonight.
And we hope that you will be watching because you'll get to see the sports show at 7.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right? Right. And then we'll see you at 11. Good night.
In case you wondering what this is, one of the new cigarettes. It's good. Real
Tonight
good.
we have breaking news just in. A partial verdict reached in the Sean Diddy Combs case. We'll go live to the courthouse. After just a day and a half of deliberating, the jury reaching this partial verdict in the Sean Combs case. What we've now learned at this hour, and Sean Combs' reaction in the courtroom. Eric Petersky is standing by at the courthouse for us. Also at this hour, the dangerous storms and damaging winds across much of the Northeast. Flight cancellations in Washington, Philadelphia, New York City. A woman killed after an SUV collides with a downed tree. Lee Goldberg timing out the storms tonight, and he has the 4th of July weather for the nation. Tonight, President Trump's spending and tax cut bill passing in the Senate. Vice President J.D. Vance with the tie-breaking vote, including cuts to Medicaid. More than 11 million Americans could lose their health insurance. Roughly $4 trillion in tax cuts benefiting the wealthy, and an estimated $3.3 billion added to the debt over 10 years. Mary Bruce standing by on what comes next. Tonight, a passenger arrested for allegedly attacking another passenger on this flight. Other passengers trapped, forced to witness the chaos.
Tonight, the suspect, who authorities say set a deadly trap for firefighters, and what we've now learned about the man. Televangelist Jimmy Swaggart has died, his ministry toppled by scandal. Millions, of course, will remember that tearful apology.
I have sinned against you, my Lord.
The stunning upset tonight at Wimbledon, Coco Gauff out in the first round. Tonight, we also have news about Beach Boys founder Brian Wilson, his cause of death revealed tonight. And Diane Sawyer and Charlie Gibson are both here tonight. You don't want to miss this. From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Hill. Good evening. It's great to have you with us here on a Tuesday night. We begin tonight with the breaking news in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Late this afternoon, the jury telling the judge they have reached a partial verdict. They have decided on 4 of the 5 counts, telling the judge they are stuck on one of those counts, the racketeering conspiracy charge. The jury deliberating for just a day and a half and reaching this partial verdict, again, 4 of 5 counts. Their verdict not revealed at this hour because the judge telling them to keep going on that 5th count. The Combs trial went on for nearly 2 months with graphic testimony and disturbing sexually explicit images. Earlier today, the jury asking for a transcript from Cassie Ventura's testimony about this 2016 hotel attack captured on surveillance. She testified she was trying to escape when Combs assaulted her. The jury made up of 8 men and 4 women. Combs had pleaded not guilty to all charges. Late today, the judge telling them to keep an open mind and to keep deliberating. ABC Chief Investigative Correspondent Eric Tursky is live at the courthouse tonight, and he leads us off. Aaron?
After a day and a half of deliberations, David, we have an incredible cliffhanger here. A verdict, but no conclusion. A defendant who looks shaken, and a jury told it's not done yet.
We did it.
Tonight, 13 hours
Charlie
into
whooping that woman
deliberations, jury said
there
they have reached a verdict on 4 of the 5 criminal counts against Sean Combs, but said they're stuck on the racketeering conspiracy charge. The judge instructing them to keep going. The 8-man, 4-woman jury sent a note saying there are unpersuadable opinions on both sides. The note said the jury is prepared to release a verdict on the 2 counts of sex trafficking and 2 counts of transportation for prostitution. When the note came in, Combs, who was denied all charges, looked stricken. He sat in a chair with his chin resting on his palm, defense attorneys standing in a huddle around him. At one point, Combs wiped his eyes. His mother, sons, and twin daughters sat stone-faced in the second row. Racketeering conspiracy requires jurors to find Combs led a criminal enterprise and agree to commit at least 2 of 8 underlying crimes, like arson, where prosecutors allege he jealously ordered the firebombing of rapper Kid Cudi's car, or bribery, where they say he tried to pay off a hotel security guard after surveillance cameras captured him attacking Cassie Ventura. The judge told jurors, I ask at this time that you keep deliberating. He reminded them of their duty to consult with one another and to deliberate with a view to reaching an agreement, adding they should not hesitate to change an opinion when convinced that it is erroneous.
So let's get right back to Aaron Tursky live at the courthouse tonight. Aaron, again, as you reported, the jury at this hour says it's reached an agreement on 4 counts, the charges of sex trafficking and transportation for purposes of prostitution. But again, as you have reported here, they are stuck on the racketeering conspiracy charge. So what happens now, and what are legal observers saying tonight, a day and a half in, a partial verdict on 4 of 5 counts against Sean Combs? What could this mean for Combs?
Based on his demeanor alone, David, he didn't seem to think this is going very well for him. But there really is no way to know for sure, and it could cut either way, honestly, at this point. We do know there is consensus on 4 of the 5 counts, so the jury is working together. Maybe they're stuck on what it means to be part of a criminal conspiracy. The jury's going to come back, start fresh tomorrow, David, after more than 13 hours of deliberations so far.
David, Aaron Tursky leading us off on the breaking news tonight. Aaron, thank you. In the meantime, we turn now to the dangerous storms and damaging winds across much of the Northeast late today and right into tonight. Flight cancellations and delays in Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York City. Powerful thunderstorms moving right up the I-95 corridor. More than 30 million Americans under severe weather threats, damaging winds, and flash flooding ahead tonight. The storms have already turned deadly. Police say a woman was killed in an SUV that collided with a fallen tree. This is in Wilmington, Delaware. The storms tonight, just as millions travel for the 4th. Lee Goldberg times out the storms this evening, and he has the 4th of July weather for the whole nation. And Stephanie Ramos on the unit is coming in now.
Tonight, flight cancellations and delays increasing by the hour as powerful storms packing wind, hail, and lightning.
Yeah, stormy. But don't forget why we here.
Interstate 95 inundated amid a flash flood warning for Philadelphia late today.
They got the fry. Fishing that thing.
Water over the road. Do
Got
not
them.
try to drive through it.
White House flags whirling in the wind as the storms engulf the nation's capital. Overnight storms dumping
One stuff they like bad. You want to go to the other side.
emergency in Lancaster County and in Wilmington, Delaware. A 79-year-old woman was killed.
I need to make an oven with a long ass aisle.
Driving it. Driver swerved.
You can put a long ass pan there.
Also brought ground stops.
When you cook fried shit, it won't be all close together. You have room to move around.
Our geocommute test was seen from United Airlines early this morning as they tracked traffic in and out of Newark Airport.
I got to move it around.
The United Operations Center here at Newark right now. It is very, very busy. More than 500,000
Get that. Now I'm sitting there time. 3 minutes. Yep.
With 300,000 flights scheduled nationwide, the FAA says this could be the busiest 4th of July holiday period in 15 years.
And David, travel is a mess. More than
Oh, yeah.
1,300 flights have been canceled. The most affected airports, D.C. Reagan, New York LaGuardia, and right here in Newark. David.
A lot of headaches. We see the lines there behind you, Stephanie. Thank you. Let's get right to meteorologist Lee Goldberg of our New York station, WABC. What do you see, Lee?
David, I see storms circling New York City right now, but the severe staying to the south. We've had a rough afternoon and evening in D.C. with trees knocked down. We've had flooding, still flood warnings in Philly and Baltimore. The severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock tonight, and ongoing flooding across parts of southern New Jersey. These storms for the next few hours can still produce some 70-mile-per-hour gusts and some flash flooding, especially across southern New Jersey, the Delmarva, and into eastern Virginia. Later on tonight, just some lingering showers. That'll move offshore. One more round of storms on Thursday, and the Northeast gets a great 4th of July. That is not the case across Florida, unfortunately. A straddled front there, low pressure along it. Could be tropical. The next name would be Chantal, but regardless of named or not, you're looking at heavy downpours, potential flooding, and days of rain into the weekend. In terms of the 4th, dry in the southeast, dry in the northeast, but you're looking at heat building into the Midwest. Some showers from the northern Rockies to Texas. The west looks dry, but once again, for the Macy's fireworks, it couldn't be nicer. Low humidity, nice and dry, 80s by day, 70s in the evening hour. David, in the short term, just have to worry about a few more hours of storms in the Northeast.
And then it clears. Thank you, Lee, very much. We turn now to the breaking news from Washington tonight. President Trump's spending and tax cut bill passing in the Senate.
If you don't know, that's how you know fried food got done.
Major cuts to Medicaid.
When grease get louder,
11 million Americans could lose their
start hitting that thing.
It includes roughly $4 trillion in tax cuts benefiting the wealthy. And it's estimated it will add $3.3 trillion to the debt over 10 years. So what does it now face in the House?
The inside also.
Tonight, President Trump's sweeping bill slashing taxes for the wealthy and boosting spending for immigration enforcement.
The inside, right.
Through the Senate with a tie-breaking vote from the Vice President.
On this vote, the yeas are 50, the nays are 50. The Senate being evenly divided, the Vice President votes in the affirmative. The bill as amended is passed.
The bill features roughly $4 trillion in tax cuts, mostly for the wealthiest Americans.
That will spur economic growth, more jobs and opportunities for American workers.
It also fulfills the president's campaign promise to eliminate taxes on tips and overtime. And it includes deep cuts to Medicaid, which the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office says will cause 11.8 million Americans to lose their health insurance over the next decade.
The American people will not forget the betrayal that took place today.
3 Republican senators voting no: Susan Collins of Maine, Tom Tillis of North Carolina, and Rand Paul of Kentucky. Lisa Murkowski of Alaska delivering the deciding yes vote after negotiating an Alaska exception for some cuts to food stamps. She called her decision agonizing.
Senator Paul said that this was that your vote was a bailout for Alaska. That's what Senator Paul said. I didn't say that. He says it.
But after a long pause,
do I like this bill? No. Because I try to take care of Alaska's interests. But I know.
Dead wrong. I ain't going to show y'all anything.
Here